What's up everyone and welcome back to the MMA Insight. Patricio Pitbull versus Losene Keita is off UFC Paris tomorrow. Keita missed weight by 3 pounds, leading to the fight being cancelled. He released a statement saying, "For the first time in 25 fights, I failed to make weight and it had to happen on my UFC debut. I wanted to continue and I would have given everything to make weight, but my body didn't want it. I sincerely apologize to all my fans. I will be back like every time I fail in life." And before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. Aspinall confronted Ciryl Gane's coach, Fernand Lopez, after the UFC 321 press conference. The two have traded words for over a year, with Aspinall accusing Gane of avoiding him multiple times. Lopez has denied it, brushing off Tom's comments as whining and calling them annoying. Aspinall later posted footage of the confrontation on his socials. In the end, the two talked things out and ended the exchange with a handshake.
No, listen, from our perspective, that's what happened genuinely.
Oh, listen, I swear to God, I'm the agent. And I was asking a journalist from even Arena when I talked to him, talk with Enter, talk with Dana. Never there has mentioned your name or any fan before Manchester. That's the first time you
but you have to understand, for us, they did mention Cyryl's name before. Maybe not to you, but to us.
Where, no. Mention is like, do you want to fight him? They never even mentioned to me, I swear. Like,
right.
I can talk with any one of them.
I believe
so,
it.
So Ciryl was like, this is, I don't understand, because this
I
guy
got
looks so good with me.
I'm only saying
now I don't understand what's
but from my perspective, it's the truth. From your perspective, it might be different.
Okay.
But I'm just saying my truth. I would never make it up and be like, oh, he's a pussy or whatever. I wouldn't do that. I'm saying the truth from our perspective.
Now it makes sense for me.
No, of course. I'm never going to start making up some lies. But from our perspective, we got offered it before Manchester, and then again in Manchester, and that's what I know.
Don't worry about it. It's like you. You like to fight.
Yeah.
We love it.
We love it. We're going to fight, and it's going to be good.
You see, I told you it's something.
Cyryl's a good guy. I wouldn't say it for no reason.
Yeah.
We're here to fight, man. We're going to fight, and it's going to be good. But I didn't want you thinking like I just made it up to say something to the media or make it out like you guys look bad. That's genuinely what happened for us. So we're just saying the truth.
I believe you guys.
Right, and,
tell him don't choke him. He's got sore neck, tattoos.
I got a tattoo.
Do you guys remember when Alex said he was thinking about not fighting again because he was upset with the UFC? Then, not long after...
Ó, o Patão aí no inglês, tá sempre no inglês, né, Patão? Sempre tá aprendendo?
Fight.
Ah. Agora escreve fight aí, o Patão. Ô, Patão, tá aí.
É o mesmo pronúncia, porra.
Caio Borralho appeared on the Pound for Pound podcast this week ahead of his fight against Nasruddin Imavov at UFC Paris. He shared parts of his game plan and said he's confident the fight won't be as close as many people think.
What about Nasruddin Imavov do you see and you go, there's something here that I could exploit?
You're gonna make me put my game plan.
I mean, you don't have to tell him the whole game plan. Yeah.
I think his biggest attribute that he's really fast. He just explode and then the guys can see. That's what he did with Adesanya. Right. So I will need to be aware of that in kind of in a perspective of positioning myself. The positioning is gonna make me see a little bit far away.
The winner of this fight is fighting for the title next.
Yes,
like there's no if, what's, about.
Yeah, I think that's the fight that makes sense. You know, there's no point to be waiting on the #1 contender and waiting for like a year or something like that to go to the belt or something like that. Like I think I'm one of the biggest prospects in the division right now. I'm 16 win streak, 7 in the UFC, 9 with 2 on the contender. All my fights I fought like beasts. My debut was against a Dagestani undefeated guy. 2-time Sambo world champion, and I dominated the guy, and all the other guys that I fought was very hard competitive guys. And with Jared Cannonier, I think he had like good fight, but it was an early stoppage. Everybody can agree on that. And nobody did what I did to Jared Cannonier. So I'm here in my prime, no injuries, and nobody wants to fight. And finally we got it. He ran away a lot, but now I'm coming to get him on his place, on his town. I'll make this fight not that competitive as you think. Just as I did with all my fights. I got some beats to face, and I dominated them all. Right. That was not a competitive fight.
What you think your map is to that title?
Since my first fight in the UFC, I was saying and putting into the universe that we're gonna be champion by the end of 2025. So I still believe in that I can fight on September, and then if there's a big card in December after that, I would definitely like to fight, because I wanted to make it turn into reality, what I said in my first interview, in my first fight in the UFC. Right. So my map is very clear right now for me. I think there's this fight with Imavov to be the #1 contender, and after I beat him, there will be no other conversation, and then you're gonna be for the title. Otherwise, if the guy's gonna do a rematch from Dricus and Kamza or something like that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think the primary, I'm gonna beat Imavov, and I'm gonna be the next. And I hope to be in December. I'll be ready. I'll be training just right after the fight. But don't get me wrong, I'm just thinking about Imavov right now. Right. Like, I don't live that much in the future. For sure, we need to plan ourselves in our career and everything, but that's the only thing that I'm thinking about. This fight against Imavov, I need to win this fight to go to the belt.
Renato Moicano and Gilbert Burns talked about how Dillon Danis would do in the UFC after his 15-second submission win over Warren Spencer last weekend. Burns praised Dillon's jiu-jitsu, but said he's not so sure about his striking.
His jiu-jitsu is legit.
Yeah.
He's a high level.
World champion, right?
Brown belt, not on the black belt. But high level, good jiu-jitsu. Even though but he's still a very, very high level jiu-jitsu. But the fight with Jake Paul, he didn't throw nothing. With Logan, that fight was after that. My opinion is his jiu-jitsu is very high level, very very good, like UFC level. He can go there. He's gonna sub so many guys. But I want to see a little bit of his striking. And when he has the opportunity to show a little bit, I don't care if he's gonna win. I don't care, but I want to see a little bit. He don't even throw anything, bro. That's like, bro, the guy got no striking. But then you see he's sparring with Mike Perry.
I think he's gotten better, truthfully.
He's sparring with Poatan.
Poatan,
He probably, I don't know the level because he didn't see nothing on striking.
Yeah.
But I assume with his character, he's just gonna be I just don't want to be his matchmaker.
I think the UFC.
Brother, we saw CM Punk fighting in the UFC.
Kamaru Usman said that if Jack Della Maddalena successfully defends the welterweight title against Islam Makhachev, then he believes he's the most logical next opponent for the champ.
If JDM defends and wins defends that title against Islam, who better than to say, okay, let's solidify him as the new generation of champion by taking on the biggest name, the former pound for pound in the division. Of course, me. And listen, and then of course, if Islam wins, pound for pound versus pound for pound fighting. I mean, I'm not really worried here. I've done my job to let them know, because they wanted to see, hey, are you still that guy? Can you still hang with these guys? Can you still do your thing? And I've done that. I went in and I've showed them that, so I'm not worried.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to MMA Analysts and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the top comments from last video. The first one from a Keepsit. Real32 can't blame Rampage. Guru went off on his son. Yes, Raja deserves jail, but he acts like calling him an animal is normal. Does Guru call white people who do same animals? Nah. Definitely a bit of race-motivated talk. I mean, I'm not surprised. Guru is miserable. He admits a lot of his fan base just talks him all day. Dude never had any motivation in life. Just fortunate he made it as a streamer and content creator. Want last though. Dude's too wild, he'll end up getting banned. Then, rip no offense. He himself said he would be dead without content creation. The second one from Micro1693 says, when did Rampage have a good image? Those were the top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, Click the video on screen right now to get caught up. See you in the next video.